All right, guys. So I am going to do a live free training. Let me grab my drink here on how you can buy your first rental property, even if you are broke. All right. I'm gonna give it a few minutes here before before I actually get started in the training. Let me move this over here. Let me know if you guys, number one, can hear me. Let me know if you guys can see me real quick. Let me know if you guys can see me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Just gonna give it a few more minutes. Okay. Let me get out of here real quick. Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. So, how to buy your first rental property, even if you are broke. All right. So, the first thing you're going to want to need is great credit. You're going to need great credit. Okay. There is no way around this, but you can have great credit and still be broke. All right. So this is to those people, the people who have great credit but don't necessarily have 10, 20, $30,000 lying around to invest into a property. So the first thing you need obviously is great credit. The second thing you need is get a LLC. Okay. You want to get an LLC. You can get an LLC through something like InkFile. It really comes down to what the state fee is. So you would order your LLC. I'll make a video separately on that, but this is pretty self-explanatory. You just go to form an LLC, pick the state. I'm not going to go through the whole video. I'm just going to pick that as an example. And these are your options, right? So you would go with this one because they're all they're doing is charging you for the state fee. There's no package fee. This doesn't include the EIN, employee identification number, but I'm going to show you how to get that. That is free. You can just get that EIN at irs.gov. Actually, all you have to do is, let me just show you real quick. EIN irs.gov. It should say something like, give me 1 second. Okay, yeah. So it'll say, you'll come to this page. It'll say apply for EIN. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to go through the whole application here. You just put begin application, or your sole prop, or your partnership, corporation, limited liability company. Obviously, you would put LLC, right? Continue. Then you're going to put how many members in the LLC. Obviously, it's just one. Put the state. Okay. Continue, et cetera, et cetera. It's pretty self-explanatory, right? So then once you have your LLC, your EIN, then you want to apply for business credit cards. But here's the trick. You want to strategically and specifically apply for 0% interest credit cards that offer 0% interest anywhere between 12 to 18 months. A perfect or great card for that would be Chase Business Credit Card. Okay. They actually have several business credit cards. This is a great product here. So the Inc. Business Unlimited, 0% interest for 12 months. And then the Inc. Business Cash, 0% interest for 12 months. All right. So these are two examples of credit cards that you would apply for. Bank of America has some offer. American Express has some offers at 0% interest. So you want to apply for 3 to 5 business credit cards with that new LLC that you created. Again, assuming that you have great credit, you want to apply for those business credit cards. Let me just check real quick if there is anybody here. All right. So I'm just going to continue with the training. So once you apply for those 0% interest business credit cards, anywhere between 12 to 18 months, then you're going to take the money off the credit card by liquidating the credit cards. I'm not going to make a video on how to take, when I say liquidating, I mean take the money off the card. I mean, if you have a $20,000 credit card and you want 10,000 cold hard cash, there's methods on how to do that where you can get 10,000 cash in your pocket. Obviously, most of those methods require a fee. There's going to be a fee, 2 to 3, 4%, but it doesn't matter. You just turn credit into cash. So All right. So let's say, for example, you got approved for between 3 to 5 business credit cards, and on average, you average 10 to 15,000 on each credit card, or you got a total of 30 to 40,000 to play with in business credit cards. Now, the great thing about business credit cards, they do not report to your personal credit. Keep that in mind. That's important. So let's say you're able to take off the credit cards $10 to 25,000. What you want to do is you want to deposit that into your personal bank account. You want to deposit that into your personal bank account, and you want to let it marinate and season for at least 60 days. What does that mean? You want to leave that money in there for 60 days. Let it season for 60 days minimum. And the reason you want to do that is because the next move you want to do is you want to apply for an FHA loan, and you're looking for specifically, you're looking for duplex or a triplex or a quadplex. With an FHA loan, you can apply for the duplex, triplex, and quadplex, like a quad that has 4 units. You want to apply for investment properties. You want to qualify, or you want to specifically target properties that are duplexes, triplexes, or quads. And the reason you want to do that is because several units, you want to use the money from the tenants to pay back the debt. All right. So I just pulled up a random state and city. As an example, Atlantic City is just an example. 169,000 they want for this property. It's a multifamily. 169,000. It might need a little bit of repair, but what you want to do is, let's go back to this. Give me 1 second. So you let it season in there for 60 days. Then you apply for a FHA loan. All right. Again, you're going to get qualified if you have great credit. No big deal. The bank is going to see that you have $20,000, $30,000 in the bank. They're not going to question it because it's past 60 days. If you were to deposit that during the approval process, let's say you got approved, you got a pre-approval, and you qualify for X amount. And then 30 days in, you deposit $25,000, $30,000, $40,000 into the bank account. They're gonna be like, wait a minute, pump the brakes. Where did you get this money? How did you come up with this? Why are you, they're gonna ask for all these documentations, but as long as it's in there for 60 days, this is exactly what I did to purchase my duplex. So once you do that, you deposit the money. They're not going to question it. You use that down payment for the down payment, the closing costs, etc. And then what you want to do is you want to use one of the units to pay the mortgage, then the other units to pay back the debt. That's why I said you have to target specifically anywhere between 12 to 18 months. Now, you're going to ask yourself, what is the payment on the $20,000 or $30,000 debt? It's only 1% of the loan, of the credit limit. So as an example, if you have $30,000 in credit cards at 0%, the monthly payment on that is only $300. And that's going to be paid by the rental property. So you're going to use all the rental income to pay back that debt with your tenant's money. And then essentially, once you pay back that debt, you'll come out of pocket zero. You use the rental income, pay back the debt, and you're out of pocket zero. This is exactly what I did to purchase my duplex with no money out of pocket. And this is exactly what you guys can do if you guys follow this play. Let me just do this real quick. All right. So this is something that you guys definitely need to implement. You need to invest, use your credit, and turn that into cash flow. You want to invest, not buy designer, not buy anything that's a liability. You want to buy assets that cash flow. That way, you're turning credit into cash flow. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. Let me see something here. All right. So I went through this whole presentation. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. This is not going to be a long live. I just wanted you guys to see exactly, the breakdown of how to do this exactly. But let me know in the comments if you have any questions. If you're watching the replay, let me know. If you have any questions, make sure you share this live out. Make sure you share this video out so you guys can get the same, so other people get the same type of game.